Yes, I actually retired April 1st to allow me some time to work on some of the other projects that I wanted to get involved in. My career professionally, I spent 38 years in the automotive field, and in 2013 I was offered the job of Vice President of Marketing for Franklin Electric, which is a real career chain. Franklin Electric manufactures pumps, motors, drives for the water industry. So as part of that, I'm trying to understand what am I doing in that area. God has a tremendous hand in dealing you the things that will lead you into the future. So my time at Franklin was very valuable. I was involved in the National Groundwater Association, the Water Systems Council. I learned a lot about water rights, water wells, water management, lakes and rivers, and just wasn't sure why I was being called in that direction. But obviously now I understand, what God's plans were. It was quite obvious come the flood at West Lakes in May where I was needed and why. West Lakes consists of Waldron, Steinbarger, Tamarack, and Jones Lake. Steinbarger Lake was actually belonged to my husband's great-great-grandparents. They are the original Steinbargers that owned Steinbarger Lake. So again, God laying those hands and putting the things in place. So it's like, oh, this is the ancestral home. So we were able to come back and find a beautiful piece of property here that we were able to build our retirement home on. We moved in June of 2015. In July of 2015, we saw the first flood. We are built 2.5 foot above the flood line, so we personally were not impacted by the devastation, but many of our friends and neighbors and what we consider extended family were severely impacted. So that's when we first started looking at how do we identify what the root problems are, what can we do. May of 2017, we're hit again, and we are much better prepared. With this flood, I've really felt that I've been called to assist and be a voice, for this community, and I've seen the reactions. 2-3 years ago, most people didn't know anyone but the next door neighbor, and now people know each other from all over the lakes. So I get a great sense of pride and satisfaction in being able to be a conduit and be a voice to make action happen. People will jump in and volunteer, and they'll give a lot as long as they know that someone's leading the charge and that there's a clear path of where we're going. When I decided to retire, the big thing was I thought I'm going to be so bored. I really thought I was going to be so bored, and then we had the flood, and that has taken more than enough time. It's more than a full-time job right now, so I am not bored. That's for sure. I am not bored right now.